Today I'm going to be putting a easy drain valve onto my 03 Yukon, and it's just as simple as changing your oil. These things go on with no problem. I probably ran 8 or 10 of them on a bunch of different vehicles of mine. You know, putting 140,000 miles on them. None of these have ever failed on me. You know, the valve has never opened without me opening it. None of them ever backed off, leaked, or nothing. The longest one I've had, like I said, it was on my hot shot truck. It was a 22 Ram 3500 with the Cummins on it. And on that one, the oil drains straight down. It's on the very bottom of the pan. So this valve was just dangling straight off the bottom of the oil pan, and I drove it like that for about 135,000 miles, and never once did it ever give me any issues whatsoever. These things are pretty high quality. This one here takes an Easy 107. That's the part number. I got a 4.8 liter V8 in this truck, but it also works for most Chevys. I think it said it even does the V6, the 5.3s, the 6.0s. It'll fit most of them. So like I said, 03 GMC Yukon, it'll work for all the Chevys and GMs. This one also requires the A107 adapter. So this will just screw into the pan, and then the valve screws into this. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Let's crawl up under here, and I'm sure everybody's changed their oil before, so I already have it cracked loose. Like I said, they're both everything. I already had everything loosened up, ready to go, so don't be hating on me for everything. Oh, that's not tight enough. You need to tighten it up more than that. Oh, the only thing I need to do is remember to grab rags before I come up under here to change my oil. And I'm running a K&N oil filter. It's just always been my preference. I think that they make a good product. And I've just been running them for the past 13, 14 years. I put them on every vehicle I've ever had. All right, while this drains, I'm gonna go get a paper towel and clean off my hands. All right, so since I ordered the Easy 107 RL package, you get the Easy 107 drain valve, and then you get the 90-degree elbow. Just attaches to the end of it there, so it'll angle your oil back down. And then this is the A107. It just pushes it further out because the drain hole there has a little metal surround around it, so it needs to push it further out to get it away from that. So usually all I use for these is just an adjustable wrench and pliers. Just get it on there, you know, good and snug. Put it on the German specs and call it good. You can see that it needs to come past this little lip here, and that's what the adapter is for. We're gonna thread this one into that one. At least want to get that thing straight sideways for me if I can. Oh, let's go ahead and shut off the valve there so it's not dribbling on me. And don't forget to clean up our mess. I have oil all over the place down here. How are we going to know if it's leaking? All right. And this really isn't all that tight right now. That was maybe 15 foot-pounds. Just enough so that handle isn't right in my way. The valve lever. And this little bugger, let's see how straight we can get it. This just helps make it a little bit easier for whenever you're doing your changes. All right, that's close enough. It won't affect it to be just a little bit sideways. It helps you be able to put either a hose on it or something like that, so you can run it straight into a jug. Usually just having that right there helps funnel everything straight into the jug real nice. That way you don't need the oil pan anymore, oil drain pan. You just put it straight onto there. All right, so that's it for that one. Now I just got to put my oil filter back in and refill her up with oil, and then that's it. But well, there you go, easy drain valve. All you got to do is push up and swing over, and it drains. And whenever it's closed, it drops down. You see, it drops down into that little groove there. So you push it up, boom, close it, it's down into that little groove. All right, wipe off this little bit of spit here. All right, well, that's it for this one. Like I said, great valves that cost about 30 bucks, but to me it's worth it because now I don't need drain pans anymore. I can just drain it straight into that jug and take it up to get it dumped out at the store. Makes life a lot easier. All right, thank you. One more side note, I'm going to be using the Valvoline Premium Full Synthetic Restore and Protect. I've been hearing a lot of good things about it. About the only bad thing I've heard about it is that it cleaned out a Ford a little bit too good and clogged up the oil filter. So he recommended to change the oil filter, you know, about 300 to 500 miles in, because this Ford was really gummed up and it clogged up his oil filter after about 300 miles. So that's what I'm going to do. I just put the cheapest oil filter that wasn't a Fram on it that I could find at Walmart. There's just a mobile one, and I'm going to pull it off at about 500 miles and see what it looks like, and of course switch it out. So here goes this little experiment to see how well Valvoline did.